I'm now talking to Maja Stirret, area sales manager for Nupigeco. Maja, there is generally much development in Europe regarding pipe systems. Plastic pipes are now allowed for use in Germany, and the market is generally moving towards double wall pipes. So how does that affect your business?
You're right, market is moving towards the double wall system, and we've been having single and double wall system for a number of years now. We've been installing for the last 17 years, and we had more than 8,000 stations and in over 100 countries. Now this year we have received the renewal of the German approval, the DIBT, and this will allow us to install the plastic pipes in Germany. As you can see from our system, we have the full coaxial double wall system with a quite big interstitial space inside, and that allows us to monitor completely the double wall system, which is what the customers are going to focus their attention to. They want to make sure that the system is tight without the leaks and the environment is safe, and with our double wall system they can do just that. On most of our fittings, especially the terminating fittings, we have the integrated test port, which allow you to connect to the test hose, and like that you can monitor with the leak detection system the interstitial space and make sure your system is safe. So this is our welding unit. We use this to join the pipe and fitting together. Why is this welding unit so special? It's special because it's a fully automated system which reduces human error to as much as possible. So on the fittings we have the barcode, which contains all the parameters of the welding, like the voltage, the time, and so on. So once you scan it with the scanner, all this data it's now in the welding machine, and all you have to do is press the enter button. It will absolutely not allow you to make mistake. If you connect the wrong fitting and scan a different barcode, it will stop you and will not allow you to make any mistake. It will also adjust the temperature according to the outside temperature, and that way we make sure that the welding quality, whether if it's welded in the winter or the summertime, it is perfect all the time. To use the machine, you have to be certified, and to prove that you are certified, you get a certificate and you get a smart card with your data. Once you scan this, the machine will only then start to work. Without it, you cannot work. The data from all about you and your company will be stored here, and you can transport it with the Bluetooth to your PC.
This is Engineering and Product Development Director Mario Nova from Petrotec, and we're standing here in front of a dispenser out of the Progress line, which has been launched at last year's Automechanika. So can you tell me, how did this product line develop since then?
Hi, this product line is being quite successful, and it's now much more consolidated since then. Today we have more than 2,000 units sold and spread all over at least 15 countries. So it's rather successful. People like the looks of the equipment, and the equipment itself, it's really sturdy, so it's really for long-term service. It's not something that you buy and then you throw away. So it's really value for the owners. And apart from that, all the functionalities that were initially planned are already available, and we are planning on developing much more than that. And for instance, you can see that we have the multimedia display for the time being in the payment terminal, but very shortly we will have a solution for having a multimedia display in the calculator head as well. So this is to respond to our customer requests, and that's what we do in Petrotec. We listen and we implement to serve our customers.
In the new Progress line, there has also been launched a new product, the P-Fast, I think at this year's Automechanika, which has been elected for 2 Automechanika awards. So what is so innovative about this product?
Yes, in fact, we realize that we cannot serve our customers without considering technology and innovation. So a lot of things will change in the market, especially because most automobile constructors are introducing electrical vehicles. So we thought that we should provide a solution for a fast charger that fits in a gas station, because we must not forget that one electrical vehicle that is sold might potentially mean one less customer coming to the gas station. So we need to provide a route that adds value to our customers, whatever happens in the market.
So this is now the P-Fast, a fast charger for electric vehicles. To me, it looks like a normal petrol pump. Why did you decide to design this in the style of a normal petrol pump?
Well, actually, that's what is appealing about this product. It's not like any other fast charger, because it is meant to be integrated in the gas station business. So it looks like an ordinary pump because it has to have the same appeal to the customers and to be integrated into their habits and routines. Today people are used to go to the gas station for filling in petrol in their cars. In the future, we expect them to go there as well for recharging their vehicles and take profit of all the services available at the gas station, which has two advantages. For people, it is making their life easy. For the station owners, it will provide added business. You can see that it is indeed like a regular dispenser. Even the way we handle the connector is exactly like we handle a regular nozzle. So it cannot be easier than this for the customers.
We're standing in front of the LED column of PWM, talking to the president of the company, Dr. Max Krawinkel. Mr. Krawinkel, how does the general trend to use LED lightings impact your company?
It has a great impact on my company because we started with the segment technology, the scrolling technology, and since 10 years we do 50% of our business with the LED technology because the customers like to display more aggressively the price, and that's possible with the LED technology, and they want to differentiate from their competitors. That's why we stand here in front of a white SMD technology integrated with the profit board where they can display highlights from their convenience store.
What new products or what products are you exhibiting at the show?
At the show we have here a new design that's a kinetic design, brand new for this market. We just released it here on the automechanika. It's a pylon which can incorporate the logo, the grades, and also the profit board for the convenience. And if you look, it keeps the energy in movement. If you look on the sideway, it's like a fork. It's a hollow chamber there with the light, so the night view is really attractive, and that's one of our main new developments we show here. And then we also have an intelligent downlight for the canopies above the pumps, which is intelligently controlled with the controller which is installed inside the stores.
In which markets is your company operating?
Our company is operating in over 50 countries. We are headquartered in Germany, nearby Cologne, where we have our main production facility. And then we have a sister company in Houston in North America, where we distribute the signs within the US. And we are also active in deregulated markets in South America and in Asia.
We've been invited to a Scheidt & Bachmann party yesterday night. 140 years of Scheidt & Bachmann in total, 80 years of the petrol station division. I'm talking to Jörg Heilingbrunner, who's the managing director for the petrol division. So, what were the origins of Scheidt & Bachmann?
Well, Scheidt & Bachmann started this business in the railway business, and we started producing signaling technique, which was relevant at that time. And then the second business unit was the petroleum business in 1932, and now we have two more divisions. In the 60s we started with parking and leisure equipment, and then later on we added the fare collection systems to our business. So in all we have now 4 different divisions which are covering all different aspects of mobility with Scheidt & Bachmann products.
What are the new products and innovations on your stand?
Well, since we are a full range supplier in the petroleum business, we have products starting from the pumps just adding it to the forecourt controlling, the point of sales and the back office and head office systems. So we have different innovations starting with pumps. We now included our auto payment applications into the pump. And regards to the systems, we have now the availability of mobile devices, so you can get all the information from your head office on apps, on the mobile apps. And of course we improve our promotion devices, so for marketing support, which is needed for improving the performance within the shops of the customers.
What are your visions for the petrol station of the future?
Well, we are looking ahead into a very bright but challenging future, and we are internally investigating what are the customer needs on the business to consumer, business to business part, and we will develop in the near future a new product line which will add on cloud computing, and we will have all the different functions available as a software as a service, and we are very pleased to be a front runner and have product innovations for our customers in the near future.
For our international audience who might not have seen your face before, you have joined Scheidt Bachmann about a year ago, I think. Can you describe where you originally come from?
Yes, you're right. I joined Scheidt Bachmann last summer, but I've been in the industry for more than 15 years, running a company doing service on pumps and other equipment. And now I'm very happy to expand my activities internationally. Currently we are in 30 countries, and my intention is to grow this number of countries and to get many more customers outside of Germany.
As we've learned from the article published in the PetrolPlaza Technology Corner and from another article published in Europe News recently, as Class 1 leak detection is the preferred system, actually is the safest solution. Jos Berg is working for SGB and you are a supplier of the Class 1 leak detection systems. Jos, can you explain me why this is the safest alternative?
Yeah, leak detection systems in conformity with Class 1 of the European standard for double wall tanks or for double wall pipes, and it's measuring the tightness of both walls of the system. So if one of the walls is going to be leaking, we trigger an alarm, and we still have a second wall which keeps the product in the tank. So we give an alarm before any product can enter the environment, and that's the most safe system you can have. Any other system is measuring the product maybe after it's already in the ground. So we do keep the product in the interstitial space or even in the tank, and it's much more a leak prevention system than a leak detection system.
And how many of the petrol stations in Europe are equipped with this sort of leak detection? What do you think?
In northwestern Europe, most all of the petrol stations do have requirement for double wall tanks. Many do have also requirements for double wall pipes. So in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, it's about 100%. In France, most of the stations do have double wall tanks, and since a new law, also double wall piped is coming. And in Southern Europe, we still find a lot of single wall tanks, so that there's a lot to do in future.
So what are your target markets for the future around the world?
Well, until the 1990s we developed the European market, and we are selling more and more in Europe. But we see a development throughout the world, a change from single wall tank to double wall tanks. So we see it in the United States, we see it in Asia, in Japan, also in China. A development exists. The authorities are looking for double wall tanks. So we see a market which will develop all over the world, and therefore we hope to sell many systems of Class 1 in future.
Do you see any ways to improve the level of safety for tank monitoring?
Well, we see that we have many installations already with leak detection for double wall tanks and pipes, but there's also installations where we do not have proper monitoring of leak detection. For example, unmanned stations or installations in the industry where nobody takes care for the leak detection equipment. And also we see in some areas manipulation of leak detection equipment. So what we developed within the last years is a new system we call it leak detection online diagnostics. And with this technology, the leak detector is sending once per day data to our LOD server, and from there we can monitor whether the leak detector is proper operating or whether there is a service necessary or whether there's an alarm condition. And by this technology, I think we can definitely improve the level of safety in leak monitoring.
Jurjen, this is actually the first time the SloanLED is exhibiting at Automechanika. So what has influenced your decision to do that?
Well, if you look back at the company history of Sloan, we have a long tradition of selling into a petroleum retail market with special lighting solutions on the canopy. Actually, the company sort of originated from one of these projects. In the past year, we've been more and more developing complete lighting solutions in the lighting systems division, including under canopy downlights in LED. This is the market for selling such a product. So we decided to do the automechanika this year.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the lighting solutions for petrol forecourts?
Yeah, well, one of the bigger products that we are doing is the petroleum downlight, which is a very easy retrofittable solution. LED lighting offers a lot of advantages: energy saving, maintenance saving. And making it very easy to install. It opens up a market of retrofitting the existing metal halide or HQI downlights into an LED solution. And that's basically one of the products that we're showing here, and you can see it here we're actually standing on the one. In that product range we also have parking lot downlights now, which extend into that range. And if you move inside the store, many of these stores have freezers, coolers, which now use traditional fluorescent tubes. If you put LED replacements in those, you can save a lot of energy and a lot of maintenance costs, and you actually get a much better lighting result also. So that's also another product that we are showing here. Apart from the products that people know, but probably don't know that it is Sloan behind it, which is the LED tubing that we, for instance, do for companies like BP and Total and Nupigeco.